So there's a fire happening in the Amazon jungle. And you know that Brazil controls the Amazon forest. And the Amazon forest is basically the Earth's lungs. Basically, Bolsonaro, Bolsonaro, the president, basically, said no more punishment for environmental crimes. He don't give a fuck, so the loggers, not supervised, just penetrated the forest. They just start burning them, clearing it up, so, for cattle ranches and stuff. And Germany also cut 35 million euros in funds, but Bolsonaro doesn't give a fuck. But kudos to Germany. And indigenous lands are being burned. You can go to AmazonWatch.org to pledge solidarity with Brazil's resistance. I'll put a link down there. And as you can see here at 4 p.m. it's dark skies. And it seems that it's 1,700 miles away. Yeah, where the source of the fires are, and just look at it. And you can see this radar image burning, or heat map of South America. You can see how huge it is. And seems that 20% of oxygen comes from the Amazon rainforest. So there's 7 billion people, right? So about 1.2, 1.3 billion people oxygen is being threatened. That's quite crazy. And it seems 1.5 soccer field is burned every minute. That's, And take a look at this rainwater. That's, you can see. That's from all this burning. Bolsonaro says that it's the NGO's fault. They just want him to make him look bad. But Bolsonaro also defunded organization that that's supposed to take care of this, to be a watchdog. And Bolsonaro also launched an investigation into Glenn Greenwald because Glenn Greenwald criticizes him. And Glenn Greenwald is from Brazil. So the thing is, why this stuff happens is that there's no money in forest keeping. That's why people just exploit it for their own use. I mean, they can't make money. I mean, the rainforest is providing us oxygen, right? But the ranchers, the farmers, or what, these people, they can't profit from them. They because oxygen is so easy to get, so ubiquitous, they don't think about it. They can't see the value in it because it's so free. So they say, fuck this, I just want to make money, cut these trees down, or maybe I can get some lumber and I got space for my cattle. So you see, that's why people don't care. They can't get the money from the rainforest being the most important thing for the whole planet and actually to themselves. They just can't make money of it. So they rather chop it up even though we need that oxygen. And this is really happening. Like, this is not an abstract thing. The planet is actually very, very small. It's a freaking pebble. And we are just not being very careful with it. So, I mean, the planet will be fine. It's us that will die. The planet doesn't give a fuck. The planet will be fine. It's just that we are actually killing ourselves, but we just seem to say, yeah, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. So, regulations get cut, restrictions get cut. Also, take a look at this, the mainstream media talk more about that French old church, the Notre Dame, than what's going on in the Amazon. Yeah, just look at it. People care about the church. Okay, it's cool, but they don't give a fuck about Amazon at all. It shows how humans as a species, where their priority lies. It's just such a... I have no words for it. I don't know what you would call it. So, you know, and I read that every scientist will be watching this chain reaction, this data in the air, oceans, land changes, including reworking the timeline to global cataclysm for civilization. We thought that, okay, we got 12 more years, right, for this climate change thing. But I guess that assumes that everything just I don't know, they do their math where, a progression of pollution that they say. But stuff like this is an extra shit that just happened, That's gonna boom, that's gonna make things faster. So maybe it's not 12 years, maybe it's just 8 years. And to me, I'm the type of person that say, okay, you don't believe in climate change, you don't believe in global warming, okay, I don't give a fuck about that. But what about pollution? There's like seven continents of rubbish in the ocean, like 7 mega circles. I don't know how many millions of tons is in there. And all the pollution from burning coal and burning petroleum. That's real, right? To me, the problem is, okay, you don't give a fuck about climate change. You have to believe that pollution happens, right? And if you just fix pollution, climate change will handle by itself. So seriously, sometimes I think like we should focus on pollution more than climate change, because if you fix pollution, climate change get handled automatically. So the world isn't paying Brazil oxygen fees, the lungs of the earth. So some people think, why shouldn't they burn the trees down to make a quick buck, right? Yeah, I read a comment on this on YouTube. So he's right, or that person is right. These people just, nobody's paying them for all these trees, so people just cut them up so they can profit for their own pocket.